dee, la da dee da dee da dee, la da dee da dee da dee, dee da lee da lee da lee da lee da lee da lee dee.
That's probably
What's going
trademarked.
on, guys? I'm Jay.
I'm Crack.
Welcome back to the show. We got a good one for you today. No different than all the others, but it's a good one. Whew. So before we get into it, the drink of the day. Cayman Jack, the forefather of the United States economy. Margarita, ready to drink, made with lime juice and agave nectar. Pretty good stuff. Refreshing, beachy, good color, glass bottle. Can't beat it. Or maybe you can. What do you got?
Not a Cayman Jack. I've got something huge.
Shit.
There we go. Perfect. All right.
I saved it.
We got a huge high noon pear. We just got back from the gym, so I wanted something a little lighter.
Yeah, we may look a little sweaty on the camera, but
Or
it's
you might not be
okay.
able to see us at all because it's a
We
little
are.
bright outside today.
Oh.
Vodka soda, though, high noons. If you've never had one, they're kind of a refreshing drink. It's not real heavy. Vodka with real fruit juice. So this is sparkling water with pear juice in it and vodka.
Only downfall of the Cayman Jack, the bottle's glass, so it's a little slippery.
Especially when you got noodle hands.
I did just get back from the gym. I'm a little
Ooh,
bit
that
tired.
Smells good.
Can I smell it?
Get a whiff.
Ooh.
Smells
I got
refreshing.
my nose on there, and my nose is a little runny. I'm sorry.
Cut.
Cut it. Cut it. Give it a taste. Let's see what it's like.
Well, let me make sure there's no snot running down here. Smells better than it tastes.
I've never been it's a vodka seltzer, so it's a little bit different than other seltzers. Because most seltzers aren't vodka seltzers. I think High Noon's the only vodka seltzer. Except for those ones that you got back in early episodes, episode 2, 3, whatever it was?
Yeah.
What were those? What were those called?
It was a weird name.
It was something to play on words.
Yeah, I don't remember. But that wasn't very good either. Saved
It
it.
all landed on the blanket.
Thank
So it's
goodness.
alright. Just have to watch the blanket.
Well, yeah, we keep a blanket down on this couch in case anything crazy happens.
But yeah, they're kind of, I don't know. I had to stop drinking seltzers because I used to get my seltzers used to be my go-to any gathering, like Truly's or something of that nature. But dude, I get the worst hangovers after seltzers. I don't know what the deal was.
I've never drank enough seltzers to be drunk, if I'm being honest. Like
Really?
I've never gotten drunk off seltzers.
I don't take much for me. I'm a lightweight.
I say that maybe Vizzies.
I think Vizzies aren't very good. I'll drink them, but they're
Vizzies
not
my favorite one.
better than Truly Lemonade.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
Truly
a,
Lemonade's not a seltzer.
that's a hot
Truly
take, brother.
Lemonade.
No, it's a seltzer still.
I'm
I'm pretty sure the can still
it's not
says
very
seltzer.
seltzery.
Right, but I'm pretty sure it's still seltzer.
I
Seltzer.
don't know.
You know which ones are pretty good?
No.
If you ever had them, the Sonic ones.
I've tried them. I didn't like
You got
them
an
that
ocean
much.
water seltzer is pretty good.
We brought them on vacation that one time. Yeah, remember that? That's the first time we tried them.
Yeah,
It wasn't very good.
I liked it.
I think the hype made it better. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. this
Crack's
is
got a
just-
lot higher standards than I do, though.
Not me. No, that's not true. I just have very particular taste buds. I wouldn't say higher standard. If I like something, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
I guess.
Damn, you done turned on the TV. We got the Apple TV coming
What the
up.
hell?
You better lean up there and hit that power button because I don't know what gonna pop up on an Apple TV. Shika, what do we get crazy?
What you been watching late night?
I don't know.
Stars,
Yeah.
HBO,
A little
Late at night.
HBO. I do be watching the HBO.
back in the day, The Boys, Get in a Circle. Not that kind.
Okay. Jay was in a different friend group. We didn't do circles. We did more of a straight line type thing.
Oh, well, that's more organized. Shit got a little sticky.
Yeah, you always wanted to be on the end because you weren't doing nothing.
Anyways, you got some 3Cs today?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. You want to do gym people today? Since this seems like it's going to be a little
Sweaty
episode.
Sure.
Different types of gym goers. Let's do men because we haven't done men.
Okay, so we're doing gym goers, not famous like fitness influencers.
Nah, don't know enough of those.
I like that better.
Yeah. Let's see. We got the fresh out of high school, sits on his phone 24/7, does maybe 4 or 5 sets the whole time he's in there, spends most of his time on Instagram or checking himself out in the mirror. That's number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, the clearly roided up douchebag who comes up and gives you tips while you're hitting things that you've been hitting for a while and know how to, work out properly.
Yeah.
He just likes to come up and give you advice and then tell you about all the tail he's been chasing lately. And last one, real quiet guy, comes in, does his stuff, favors the Unabomber just a little bit.
Yeah, you're talking about the one that's got like that edgy vibe to him, kind of the quiet, like getting over some shit in the gym so he doesn't put a bullet in his brain type deal.
Yeah. And comes in, does his stuff, leaves.
All right. We're going to cuddle that guy. He obviously needs a hug. He's going through some shit. All right. We're obviously going to castrate the roided up douchebag.
Obviously.
Come on.
There's 2 pretty douchey people in this group, so I think it's
What was the first option?
The high schooler that sits on his phone. I say the high schooler. I said fresh out of high school because we're not trying to get into the kid stuff. That's weird. 18 plus, young adult.
Yeah, I'm glad you clarified on that.
Yeah, that would have been weird.
No, I'm still going to castrate the roided up. Nope. I'm going to castrate the straight out of high school, and I'm going to coitus the roided up douchebag that's chasing tail.
Okay.
Because he ain't chased my tail.
Give him what he's been missing. I'd probably say coitus, the quiet guy. Might just need to stop laughing. Might just need to
that may be the most questionable thing I've ever said on this show.
Yeah, it's a little weird. But that's why we do this, to make everybody uncomfortable, including ourselves. Anyways. What was I saying? Unabomber, coitus. Maybe that'll turn him around. Cuddling the fresh out of high school kid, because I think he just needs a real serious talking to, and that's the best time to have a serious conversation, when you're laying down about to fall asleep. I just think it's funny.
They'll take such a long break between them sets, you'd think they're finna take a nap in between each set.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I just said it.
No, you didn't.
I'd
think it's funny. You didn't finish.
That's what it was a reference. You just were too busy thinking of what you were about to say to get it. It's the best time to have a serious conversation when you're laying down, getting comfortable.
Yeah.
About to go to sleep, cuddling. And then I did this. And I just think it's funny how... Do you really not get that? Come on, man. Come on, people. I hope y'all caught that reference the first time. It's not as funny the second time.
I get you now. Women, this is for you. So,
would you love me if I was a turtle?
If I got zapped and that turned into an earthworm today, would you still love me?
Would you carry me around in your pocket?
And you know what's crazy? Though, after this, I swear we're gonna stop messing with you, ladies. Maybe, I don't know. But it's funny, they'll ask you one of those questions, one of those existential, or one of those. What would you even call that? A question of
stupid question.
Yeah. They'll ask you one of those, but it's funny because whenever they originally ask you, they're joking. It's all fun. But then you say the correct answer, which is no. And all of a sudden it's real. It's real. It is game on. You just started an argument right off the rip. And they just came in there to play. Like they just came in there. They were coming in there all fun and games, expecting you to say something different, obviously. But hell, what's gonna happen too is you're gonna go, "No, baby, I love you no matter what," and they'll go, "Even if I was a worm." Yeah, you're right. Probably not. What the hell is wrong with you?
What the fuck? After everything we've been through. Anyways, I have figured out how to do all this wedding planning stuff. I'm almost there.
Before you get into that, real quick, I
No.
wanted to make one more remark about the gym shit.
Oh,
that
go
you did.
ahead. Oh, we can jump on some more gym stuff.
Well,
I'm perfectly happy with that.
It's a guy that I saw at the gym once.
Oh,
I used to.
he's been in your brain that long, huh?
What was that sound you just made?
The sound that's going off in your head when you think about this guy, from what it sounds like.
Touche. We just on a noise streak tonight. But no, I was at.
Go ahead.
I used to work out at Planet Fitness, and you see a lot of characters in Planet Fitness, right? The judgment-free zone. Hence, why you see a lot of characters
You
because
see a lot of judge-worthy people.
yeah. But there was this one guy who took the judgment-free zone catchphrase, I guess, a little bit too literally, and he was this roided up douchebag, like you were describing. I kid you not. He had a red tank top on, and it had the lifeguard plus sign symbol on it.
Yeah, we used to work out at the same gym.
Guess what it said?
What did it say?
No, do you know what it said?
What did it say?
No,
I remember this guy wearing this tank. I don't remember reading what the shirt said.
guess. I
It
want to
had
see.
the lifeguard symbol.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I can't even think of a good
What do you
punchline.
think it would have said?
It's probably something women related.
Yeah, it is.
Boob patrol.
That's a good guess.
Nah, I thought it was close.
It said pussy magnet.
No, it didn't.
Straight up.
No,
Straight up. Swear. He was walking around the gym with that.
You're not
on.
supposed to be able to wear anything with vulgar language. Or
Didn't
anything
matter.
on there.
Nobody was messing with that guy. He was a roided up, jacked motherfucker.
I like when people automatically get scared of people because they're buff.
Right?
Like that does not mean you can fight.
You know how
Majority
fast
of the
those people
time
can
means
get
the opposite.
winded?
Yeah, they can't even move either. You just
Yeah.
get behind them. Sound like Frankenstein, bro.
Yeah, they got a lot of mobility.
Yeah.
No, but it's straight up. I swear. I'm not lying to you. I'm not making this up. I'm not bullshitting. Pussy magnet. I saw him the next week. He had a blue one on. Said the same thing. I don't know how he got away with it, but he wore it more than once.
You know what I hate more than that though is the people that used to wear the spaghetti strap tanks, like the guys.
Oh yeah, those are called stringers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just
People
think
still wear those.
They don't in our gym, but
No,
I saw them a lot in Planet Fitness. Like I saw them a lot at Planet Fitness, and I just don't understand it. Like you're not even wearing a shirt.
Pretty much at
Like
that point.
it's literally just everything's out, and you just have something on, and you're calling it a shirt. One of my friends used to wear those all the time, and I was like,
Stringers.
"Dude, you look like an absolute douchebag."
I know what friend you're talking about, actually.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I wore one once or twice, but I stopped after I realized how stupid I looked. But I also hadn't been that into working out at that point and didn't look. I still looked like a shrimp.
I was going with one of the roided up boys, so I was pretty into it. But I love seeing the character. There was
You're
also
pretty into what?
pretty into like the weights and everything. What you mean? You said you weren't that into it. You weren't that heavy into working out. Don't turn this into something weird, because that is not what I was saying. I was pretty into the working out aspect.
Were you?
Yeah, I was in pretty good shape for a little while. Then I turned 21.
What are you implying?
I started drinking a lot. That's crazy.
I want to talk about something.
Let's talk about the ladies.
Talk about you started a point about the wedding stuff. I'll go into this after you know that, and then we can talk about the ladies too. But
Yeah,
go
the
ahead.
ladies of the gym.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead with the ladies at the gym since we're on the gym stuff.
All right, I understand. There's all these videos out of all these guys.
Uh-oh.
We might have talked about this before. I don't know. There's all these videos out of girls seeing catching guys on camera because they're in there filming themselves working out. Which I first of all I think that's stupid. If you're in a public gym, don't go in there and film yourself working out. Just do a home gym. Do your routines at home. But what the hell was I saying? I hate having a tumor sometimes. Yeah, I know.
Filming women in the gym.
Oh yeah, and catch guys looking at them on camera and stuff. But they walk in there, and I'm tired. Like, I'm all for wear whatever the fuck you want. But if you're wearing stuff that is super revealing, like, it is
Provocative.
just pretty much instinct to take a look. Like, it's not like they're just looking at you like, God, I would just, oh, God.
And maybe
They're
they
just,
are.
and they might be, but you chose to wear that because you can just as easily head on over to the Walmart, buy some jogging pants and a loose fitting t-shirt, and come and get the exact same workout in.
And by the way, we are not, maybe he is, he's engaged. We are not by any means saying don't wear those things. We're just saying
I don't care what
that,
you wear, but
that
don't
if,
get pissed off if people are looking at you.
if you are wearing something that's a little more provocative or revealing or in the gym, something skin tight or maybe something that's almost skin tone colored that might catch somebody's eye because they might think you're butt naked for a second.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised somebody's
Or
catching a
shorts with
glance.
half your ass hanging out while you're over there on the squat
Yeah.
rack. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
it's just,
I mean, even from a dude perspective, like even a dude that's fit and looks good, like I know there's everybody has a conceited part of them who wants someone to appreciate the hard work they've been putting in, right? What's the problem with someone looking and appreciating what you've built? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you're proud of the features you've accumulated from being in the gym and the body that you've built. Like, be proud of people looking at you. Obviously, there's creeps out there. We're not disregarding the creeps, but like, someone just catches a glance because out of strict curiosity, we are human after all. We're going to be curious. There's going to be something that we're not used to seeing on an everyday basis outside of the gym. There's going to be a stray glance
yeah.
every time.
Yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it. All these, like, feminists and shit say, like, they should be able to control themselves. You can control yourself, but that doesn't mean everybody's going to. Like,
Yeah.
you can't expect everybody to just be perfect and in line with your viewpoints and what you think people should be doing. It's not how the world works. And also, we have a female side of our gym. There's no just male only side, so
Yeah.
we can get glared at and whatever else all the time, constantly. We have no way to escape from that. They have a ladies only. I'm not talking about glaring in a good way either. I'm talking about just looking at you like, look at this fat piece of shit. But there's a female side at our gym. So if you feel like people are staring at you or making you uncomfortable, guess what? Just carry your happy ass over there. They have all the same equipment in the ladies' side that they have on the men's side.
Yeah.
And it's judgment free, no wondering eyes from the men over there. And guess what? They'll never go over there. The ones who wear the most provocative shit to our gym stay on our side.
Question for the ladies following that statement. Something that we kind of deducted, and obviously Craig is not participating in this because he's engaged, but something we have discussed, since our gym in particular has this women's section, right? The women's section has all of the same stuff. You can get the same workout in the women's section as you do in the men's section,
I
right?
confirmed that from my fiance. I didn't confirm that by peeking on over
Speaking in
there
the women's section, yeah.
before anybody gets any ideas.
But if we kind of did this deduction, like we were kind of just having this conversation about when would be the appropriate time to approach someone. Obviously there's single men who were looking to approach women in places. Like the only way that you can meet women and get with women is to approach them and talk to them and ask for their number or whatever, So when would be a good time to do that? And we were talking about it. And we were thinking, since we have a women's section with the same stuff, you can get the same workout. If the women are choosing to be in the section that's not exclusively women, that they're comfortable with men approaching them. That's kind of what we've deducted. And obviously, if they're women's section, we can't approach them because you have to like scan in and to go in there and whatnot. But we've kind of made this reasoning that if the woman is choosing to be in the men's section, they are approachable. Y'all let us know. Let us know if I keep getting this whiff of something really good. Did you put on some cologne or something?
Mm-mm. Had my same cologne on.
Oh, it's me.
Okay.
Damn,
All right.
my shoulder.
That's enough of that.
Smells really good.
I hear you, brother.
Anyways,
Don't worry.
y'all
You will be home soon. You can do whatever you want to do with that scent.
y'all let us know. I'm just curious. It's just an interesting theory we have, or what do you mean a theory? A hypothesis?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting because we
We're not
do.
saying men should come up and bother you 24/7,
No,
but
but we're
we're
just trying. We're in different situations, different places. When
your
are the best
gym.
times to
Yeah.
be approached and whatnot? Especially at the gym. I know, especially with social media and how women have been reacting to certain men doing certain things in the gym and creeps and this and that. When would be a safe time to approach you?
And here's
And
a
we,
better question: men flirting with you, would you prefer that at the beginning of your workout or at the end? Because you may get a better workout in if some dude's risen you up.
yeah,
Might
and
get
you're
your
feeling it.
confidence up, get you boosted, get some what is it? Serotonin?
Serotonin,
Get some serotonin.
dopamine.
Yeah, some dopamine levels up, get you really getting a good pump in the gym, or would you rather it be at the end of your workout so that you can dip as soon as you feel weird?
Yeah. Reach out to us, ladies. We haven't had a lot
Reach
of
out to
ladies.
Jay or the page. It's fine. I don't even look
We
at it no
haven't
more.
we haven't had a lot of ladies reach out to us. Feel free. I'm asking you right now. Reach out. We want to know. We're curious,
Yeah.
and we want to interact with all of our listeners, ladies not excluded. Um, but yeah, what were you getting into with the wedding stuff?
Oh, I thought you had something else to talk about.
Well, I did,
Gym
but I was gonna
related.
let you go with the wedding thing.
Oh,
I'll save it.
it was just a short little thing. I
Well, go
figured
for it.
out this wedding planning thing. We're so close to being done. Thank God. Prayers for all the men out there that are going through this. Um, you can't just say, "Yeah, that sounds good," or whatever you would like, or anything like that when they ask you anything about planning. You have to read their mind and figure out exactly what they're wanting to do and what they're wanting you to say. And then you have to just reiterate that and put it in their head that they're doing the right thing.
You met any situation with a woman?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Sometimes you can have legitimate conversations and everything like that, and they sincerely want your opinion. But
Hey,
wedding planning, just read their mind.
happy wife, happy life.
Just read their mind and say, well, I think you should do this. And that's exactly what they were wanting you to say. It doesn't matter. They don't actually want your opinion. But yeah, I figured that out, and things have been going much smoother.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Coming around the corner.
Yeah,
You
we
nervous?
might be. Yeah, I'm getting there. But this honeymoon, brother, I keep looking at videos of the resort we're going to, all inclusive. This shit's gonna be a litty.
Are y'all writing vows or like you just?
No, we're doing the standard. I think we're gonna do private. You know how
Yeah.
you can do like a little private thing
Right.
before. Probably gonna do that, but we're not. I'm not saying private things and things I
I
want to get off my chest to her. Stop smelling yourself. God, you're weird.
That's weird. I just keep getting a hint of it.
But I don't want to say those kind of things in front of a whole bunch of people because I think that's more of a, and people might have different opinions, but I think that's more of a private thing that should be said between me and her.
Yeah,
you
fair
know?
enough. Ain't nobody's business.
Yeah, just me, her, and I think the photographer will probably take a few shots because it's usually like on one side of the wall and the other side kind of thing, so you can't see each other because you can't see each other before.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it before the wedding?
Yeah, so
That
we'll
makes
probably
sense.
we'll probably do it. There's like a big sliding door thing that separates.
The curtain.
Curtain too. There's a big barn door though that we could probably sit on each side of. I'm sure that's what we'll do. Hadn't figured that out yet. She hadn't told me what we're doing. So
Okay.
yeah, but it's fun.
Sounds romantic.
We might be able to do a group episode
Yeah.
for our bachelor trip. We're going on a bachelor trip.
Oh, we definitely can.
in the
Especially
next-
now that we're driving.
in the next
and
month.
I know I can get the equipment.
Oh
over.
yeah, we could bring it.
We can do it.
That will be fun. I don't know how the mic situation is going to work, but
Oh, it'll be easy. We'll bring the three.
what if we do like
I want to have like a sectional or a segmental kind of deal. People will just kind of hop in.
what if we just do like a roast session for me?
Oh, that's actually a really good idea.
That could be. We're pitching ideas here.
I'm gonna
let me
start
know if you would
I'm
like-
gonna start writing shit right now.
Let me know if you would like to see a bachelor trip roast session, the roast of Caleb. It'll be fun.
I'm gonna start
That'd
writing
be fun.
material.
It'll be fun. We'll have to keep some things off limits.
Like what?
I don't know.
No,
I've done
everything's on the table.
Nah, I've done some stupid things with my friends.
Oh, I mean, yeah. We don't-
Yeah.
I just meant personal hits. Like everything's on the table.
Oh yeah, 100%. Be nothing but fat jokes. I can hear it already.
It's like you got. No, dude, we're gonna have you in tip top shape by then. You ain't even gonna be able to fit in your suit by the time we get you to the wedding day.
Too big. No, it's
in the
gonna be
right
fun.
ways.
It's gonna be fun.
That's a good idea, actually. I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, I think it's a solid
That
idea.
that could work.
Yeah,
Just take turns in front of the mic.
yeah.
You're just sitting there crying.
No,
That'd
I'm
be-
gonna have a mic so we can just take turns. You can have a panel. Sorry, we're discussing this on the show. This might be entertaining. This is how our thought process works. We can set the camera up. We just have a panel of people. You got the microphone. People can come and sit at the main chair, and then you got me over here with a microphone, so I can have rebuttals.
Yeah.
And then we just get
Wait,
up.
why do you get rebuttals?
Cause I'm gonna get rebuttals. Have you ever
It's
watched
a
a
roast,
roast?
yes.
The
Yeah,
person
but
that's
you have
getting.
to wait. You have to wait till the end.
I'm gonna sit over here and I'm just gonna make little side comments like, "Oh, that's okay. That's all right." Yeah, it'll be
Single
fun.
tear
Yeah.
rolls down your cheek.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to
Why
cry.
did I ask for this?
I'm gonna learn how to cry. It'll be fun. But yeah, that's gonna be fun.
That could be funny.
Yeah.
Somebody's never mind. Save it. But that's about how the thought process goes for us when we're putting together shows and content and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a really good idea. I'm actually kind of
I think it's a great idea. I come up with some good ones every now and then.
so what I was thinking about a minute ago. And you ladies might not be as interested in this topic, and that's fine. If you have a boyfriend, you're probably very familiar with this. I'm going to talk about hell divers. All right. So if you're familiar with hell divers, which most people at this point probably are, because you're probably on TikTok or social media and you're keeping up with the war, right? There's a live war going on in a video game, and it feels real, right? Obviously, we're not actually going through shit like people who are in real wars are, but like, it's really funny because we're all going through the same traumatic experiences in the game right now, right? Versus these death robots and these bugs. And there's this whole war for what's called Super Earth. I'm being more specific for the ladies that aren't familiar or the people that aren't familiar. And we're civilians of Super Earth who are trying to liberate it and keep it safe from the alien threats, right? Well, it's a live game, so that means that everything's happening in real time and everyone's participating at the same time. And everyone's having the same experiences. And it's probably one of the most popular things on the market as of right now. It's in the top 10 right now of most played games of all time. For good reason. But it's pretty funny because there's people on TikTok who are have news threads and updates about the war, kind of like they did in World War II and stuff. Like daily updates about the threat and how it's pushing us back and things like that and how we're losing sectors. And it's really funny because it's really immersive and you feel like you're actually participating in a war and you have to do your part. And they got all this propaganda and this stuff on social media to make people enlist and make people want to join. And there's one console that's excluded from all this, and that's the Xbox. And they're all begging to come, and we're all begging for reinforcements, and they're begging to come join us. It's really funny. It feels real, as real as it could feel. You know what I mean? It's really interesting. And I saw a TikTok of this girl, and she said, I got a boyfriend, and he's playing this game called Helldivers. And she said, I dare you to go ask your boyfriend about Helldivers and what's going on with the war. And she said, you're going to get the most interesting answer that you've ever heard. Because it's real, right? Right here, we're sitting here making this show. We're not doing our part.
Yeah.
We got brothers out there dying.
Yeah.
Dying on the battlefield right now. That's why when we leave this show, we're going to go throw in some reinforcements for our brothers in arms.
We gotta go.
We got to go for democracy.
If you want to join the fight, you can join up with us anytime. Crackcore 10, that's my username.
Gojo Sat.
And Gojo Set.
We're in there, brother.
Yeah.
We need help. We need help now. We need you.
Jay
What's
just so happened. What?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Jay just so happened, just so I could join the fight in liberating our planet for my birthday. He bought me a fucking PlayStation. I just bought an Xbox
Weird
X.
flex.
Just bought an Xbox X, and he gives me a PlayStation just so I can jump in and join the fight.
Things got a
Oh,
little
this is
sexual.
gonna air after my 25th birthday. Son of a bitch.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. I'm about to be 25, quarter of a century. It's about to be tough. I'm gonna wake up, knees will be hurting. Back's gonna be hurting.
I'm gonna tell you right now, being 26 myself, everything after 25, your life starts, your body, everything just starts to shrivel away. Everything goes wrong after that.
I've said many times that there's no birthdays to look forward to after 21 because you can't. Well, 25.
I think all the way up to 25. 25 is a good birthday.
Not
25,
really.
you're at the peak of your.
Well, yeah, your insurance rates drop. I'm just talking about things that you can do and things to look forward to. Once you hit 25, your insurance rates drop and stuff like that because you're somehow considered safer. But marriage is the same thing.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Once you get married, your car insurance rates drop. Apparently, just tremendously.
Make better decisions, right?
I guess. I could see them dropping after you had kids because I would think most people would drive safer when they had kids. But how's the car insurance company going to know?
So the kids steal your car.
Yeah.
There's that.
Can't do nothing about that.
Them damn kids. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. That's something different. But no, it's really interesting. We need you. We need everybody.
Yeah, come on.
Because
Jump in.
them automatons, they ain't nothing to play with, all right?
For liberty.
For liberty. It's pretty funny. It is. It's a satirical deal, you know, kind of like about the
Yeah, if you haven't seen the game at all, just look up the intro
just look
to
up
the game. It's
it's
hilarious.
pretty funny. It is good stuff.
Yeah.
It's solid. It's making waves. It is taking the country by storm.
Yeah.
Making its way to Super Earth. It's good stuff. But on that, gaming wise, let's talk about relieving stress. So, everybody's got their ways of relieving stress, you know? And most guys choose to do that in the form of gaming. You know, just a little moderate gaming in their leisure time. Maybe late at night. Obviously, there's overdoing it. You shouldn't be playing video games 12 hours a day. Don't do that shit. Go out and do something. But you're settling down for the night. You ain't got nothing better to do, and you're just trying to kick back and relax. You just want to play a few games, play a few rounds to close the night out, right? Well, what are you looking for?
Something that ain't this shit.
Damn, dude.
It's too far down.
We're having trouble.
It's too far down.
What are you trying to reach?
A beer. That was something. This is probably all shook up.
The reason I say all this, it's really interesting that there's a lot of people who will bash folks for playing. Oof. Well, you better get a sip. Damn. There's a lot of people that'll bash people for playing video games. And obviously there's people that do it excessively. But people that do it lightly in their free time, what do you suggest we do better? I guess I should say. What? Sit on our ass and do nothing? Or
I'm going to say something like read a book.
read
How
a
many
book?
books have you read this year?
I mean, I read a lot, but I still like to play games in my free time.
I read at work.
But like, it's just, you know, there's a time and place. And sometimes it's nice to kick back, turn your brain off, and play a few games. It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's a good way to escape.
It's better than going out clubbing,
Absolutely.
doing sus things.
Absolutely. Doing suspect things. As the
Yeah.
kids would say, sus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot worse things you could be doing.
Yeah. Very, very uncool.
And like me, except for whenever like new games come out like this,
Yeah.
like generally I only play like 2 days on my off week.
Right.
And usually I play the most the night before I go to work because I work nights and I got to stay up all night the night before so I can sleep during the day and get back on schedule.
Yeah.
While
I'll
my
tell you one-
significant other's asleep,
Yeah.
you know, what else is there to do?
Right. Well, and one way to keep your mind engaged and awake is a good video game. Can't do that reading. You're going to fall asleep trying to read a book. Trust me. Anybody will agree to that. But it's just like, even if it's a real good book, it's not easy. Watching a movie, not easy. But you play a game, you keep your mind active, you keep your hands active. you ain't falling asleep anytime soon.
No.
It's a good way to stay awake, especially when you work nights and you got to stay awake.
And usually I get nice and toasted. I kill two birds with one stone. Get nice and toasted before or while I'm
A little
playing.
blitz session.
Yeah.
But hell, I feel like that make you a little sleepy.
It really don't if
Really?
you're playing games, no. I mean, you've heard me. I just
Yeah.
get progressively worse. But I'm having a good time. Oh, man. And let me tell you, it makes trash talking because we were playing COD up until this. That's what sucks, too. This new game's come out now. That's all the craze. And I paid $90 for a game I played for about 2 months. But
That's how it goes, dude. I mean, hey, that's a good investment. 2 months, $90. That's not too shabby.
I guess. I'm sure I'll jump back on it at some point. We'll probably get tired of liberating at some point.
Probably not. This shit's gonna take waves like Fortnite did or something. I can see it already.
I don't know. I'm talking about
But-
like tonight. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna play tonight. At some point, we'll be like, all right, I'm liberated out.
Doubt it.
You might not, but I probably will. We'll see.
But
Sorry, didn't mean to
you just reminded me
throw you
being
off
on
there.
your phone. So there's some I've saved a lot of things over time, and I'm not going to crank out all my arsenal right now. But I've saved some things over time on TikTok. I have a whole folder called podcast content, right?
Yeah, me too.
And there's a couple things I just kind of wanted to read off, mostly to crack, but I mean, you guys are obviously going to hear it too. But I'll give you a choice. You have a choice between these are all threads. One of them is, what do you swear you saw but don't have any proof of? The next one is, what's the dumbest statement you've ever heard? And the next one is, what's something you've heard that stayed with you your whole life? Which one of those threads would you like me to read off? Dumbest thing you've heard.
What was the first? What was
First one is something you swear you saw but don't have any proof of.
that one?
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually have a good one.
So
for
the
that.
first one is, as a child, I touched some weird pest plant in our garden. I think it stung me. Then I saw everything in inverted colors for a short time and then back to normal. I was in such a shock, I couldn't explain it to my mom. I just went to her crying. Next one is, I slipped on icy stairs. This one was pretty funny. I slipped on icy stairs last winter and swear I saw my own butt crack as I fell. No one believes me. Can you just picture that? That person's whole body.
They saw their own ass.
God, that's brutal. How did your spine stay intact?
What do you call that move? Scorpion?
No, that's
Not
reverse. That's whenever your body folds. It's scorpion. Whenever you like fall on the ground and your legs fold over your head.
Nah, yeah.
That's scorpion. But a fat squirrel in a tree threw a piece of fried chicken at me.
These have to be fake.
That's what the whole point is. Swear I saw it, but I don't have any proof of.
Oh, see, that's no fun. Like, I want real stories. I want real
Let's
ones.
Hold on. That one's about it. I'm just going to read some good ones that I liked. That one's stupid. There's only a couple of interesting ones on here. I was kind of hoping you'd choose some other ones, but I'm just gonna read one of the other
Oh,
ones.
I'm sorry.
What's the
God, don't give me that. What a woman
What's
thing
the-
to do. I wish you would have chose this. God.
what's the dumbest statement you've ever heard? Here we go. You shouldn't speak Spanish if you're not Mexican. A customer who got mad at me for helping another customer in Spanish. That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
That's crazy.
You'll use less gas if you drive fast because you get there sooner.
I've heard somebody
Yeah.
say that before.
Yep.
You know what
That's
else I
so
heard
stupid.
related to driving a car? My dad says that your dad probably knows this fella too.
Yeah.
There was this guy that used to have this sports car, nice sports car when they were in high school, and he would drive faster with the lights on dim 24/7 at night because there's less bugs that get on your car.
Yeah, okay.
Said he used to just like he drove everywhere just fast as shit. Isn't that stupid?
That's so
That's
stupid.
probably the dumbest thing I've heard.
Here you go. I hate it when I wake up dead. Really ruins my morning.
Okay.
Watching an episode of the first 48, a detective investigating a murder says, nobody expects to go to sleep and wake up dead the next morning.
That's
Can't wake up if you're dead, people.
Yeah. That's how I'd want to go. Who
What'd you
cares?
say?
I said that's how I'd want to go. Fall asleep, not wake
Yeah, I
up.
just love waking up dead. It's my favorite time of the day. The way you're raised has nothing to do with the way you turn out. My mom, when I called her out on her behavior,
That's funny.
girl said she didn't drink water because it dehydrates you. She would only drink sports drinks. I will say this. When it comes to water and hydration, a lot of people don't understand what hydrates you is electrolytes, not liquid water, filtered water itself. Like water, the liquid is good, but like what is hydrating you, what's keeping you from being dehydrated is electrolytes.
I saw on a show one time they were in some other country, some European country where all their water is like naturally filtered. They don't run any chemicals in it or anything. Like they come from like freshwater springs. And this guy, it was some American people that were doing the show and testing this water wherever. And they said if you see the word filtered on a bottle of water, do not buy it because it's nothing. Like you're buying nothing. It has no value to you at all. Like all these filtered, like, just like the Great Value, like everybody buys that water. That's filtered water. It has no value to you at all.
Well, like when you buy water bottles or something like that, you should buy Ozarka. That's like spring water.
That's
Just
Texas. Yeah,
look for spring water.
yeah.
Anything that's spring water. The thing is, when you buy filtered water,
And you still really can't trust that 100%. You never know.
yeah, but not when you buy filtered water. Most water bottles you buy, most water products you buy are filtered water. Not only do they filter out the bad stuff, but they also filter out the good electrolytes that are a necessity. So if you're ever drinking a ton of filtered water and you feel yourself cramping up during the day, that's why. This last one's pretty funny. I don't get why they keep changing all the sciencey facts in schools. Some lady at a truck stop in Louisiana. And this person said, as someone from Louisiana, yeah, that checks out. Oh God. Well, I got a whole bunch of content saved on here. I'll save it for another time, but go ahead.
Just going off of that, a lot of people, we've talked a lot about people just blindly trusting whatever they hear because it's backed by science and all this stuff. Just a personal story. I was in a research class. Like it was literally called scientific research. The whole thing is just researching things, writing papers about it. In the middle of the semester, our teacher had to throw out grades for some project or something that we had to do because the information was changed completely. Like everything that they had thought about this, I cannot even remember what it was. It was something stupid. It wasn't anything crazy, but everything that had been researched and done and proven, all this stuff, got flip-flopped completely, and he had to throw the whole grade out because somebody else proved it wrong.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
That's so
So
stupid.
it's just kind of stupid when we sit here and just say, this is definite. Most of these things that we hear in science are theories. Majority of them. Gravity. As crazy as it sounds.
As sure set as they are, they can still be proven wrong.
Yeah.
It actually leaves it on the table open to be proven wrong, right?
Yeah.
You have a hypothesis. After testing the hypothesis and you're successful, it then becomes a theory, right? A theory is still something that can be proven wrong, right?
You know how
unless it's a fact, then it's different. But
you know how something becomes law?
How?
You can prove that something works over and over again.
Right.
But if you can't say to the T how it works, it's a theory.
Yeah.
Gravity, still a theory because we understand it. We know you're holding something right here and drop it. It's going to hit the ground, but we cannot tell you why.
Why? Yeah. Yeah.
The
why is the key.
Yeah. Gravity is a theory. How crazy is that? Fun fact of the day.
Fun fact of the day. New segment right there. Now, I saw this meme the other day, and it was it was a guy. It was perfect because I'd experienced this my whole life with my mom, and some of you might relate. But you'll be showing your mom like a funny video, and she has to hold the phone. Has to every time.
Yeah, and it's this
be
number.
showing it. She'd be reaching for. Let me hold it.
Go
No,
ahead.
just
this
watch
number
it.
right here. Nah, it's dads too. Dads are the worst because they gotta hold it.
Well, they got to put their glasses on.
And they got to do this right here. What is this? What am I watching?
And then the mom will watch it too, and the funny moment will end, right? No laughter yet, and you'll go, and she'll go, "No, that was good." It's like, what? Did you get it?
What the hell?
No,
Yeah.
let me watch it again. It's like, no, whatever,
I
forget
love
it. But on that kind of good segue into a pet peeve of mine. I cannot stand, and my mom is a victim of this. Love you, mom. Sorry. But I can't stand when I'm trying to show somebody a video and it's obvious that you're watching a video, that the person next to you is watching a video, especially if the sound's on, you can hear it. People want to walk up and start saying shit.
Yeah.
I cannot stand that, dude. Just
Yeah.
wait. What, you do not have to say whatever you're trying to say right now.
Yeah. Unless somebody's dying, shut up.
Shut up. Let us watch the video. Then you can say whatever the hell you need to say. But I can't stand it. I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, dude, check this out. Check this out. And then somebody walks up and starts acts as if there's nothing happening, right?
Yep.
Yep. And nothing happening. And you're like, and you just do this right here. You gotta. Oh, you done? I can't stand it.
Yeah.
I can't stand that, man. I can't stand it. Sometimes I'll go in another room to show somebody something, just hoping that nobody walks in and interrupts until the video is over with.
Yeah.
Can't stand it. I can't stand that shit. God, man. But pet peeve.
Back to the thing. What was the first thing you read? Like something you've seen, can't explain, or have no proof of? Something like that. I was mowing grass. I had to go back to the story because this shit is still crazy. I had my dad outside with a gun because of this. I was mowing grass, our old house right off the highway. We had no one that lived on the immediate side of either of us. One side's completely woods for miles. The other side, we knew the people that lived. It was probably a couple 100 yards down. They wouldn't have done this. I was mowing grass in the very front yard.
Yeah.
Somebody, while I'm mowing grass on this zero turn, bro, comes running up, hits me on the head. Grown ass man. Swear to God. Came out of nowhere. He came from the side of the school, so I'm mowing towards the other side, Hits me. I stop the lawnmower, turn it off, start yelling at them because they're just like full sprinting. They run, jump over the barbed wire fence that was separating our land, and just keep running into the woods. Never saw him again. No idea who it was. Never seen him before in my life.
Bro, that was Lazarus.
Nah. Dude, it was so creepy. I had my dad out. Like, I ran to the house.
Rose up from the dead. First thing you can think of was slap this boy in the back of the head.
Dude, I ran to the house. I was so scared because I'm telling you, it was like so random, too. This guy, and it was a full grown man. I was probably 13.
Did he have clothes on?
Yeah.
What was he wearing? Do you know?
I mean, it was just a basic t-shirt and some shorts, too. But there was nothing crazy about him.
Did he have long hair, short hair?
Short hair, wearing a hat.
He was wearing a hat?
Mm-hmm. It was so weird. It was so fucking weird.
Skinwalker.
And I still can't explain it.
Skinwalker's first interaction with a human.
Why would it come running up and hit me and just take off?
He's seen enough people do one of these right here. Took his chance. That's the only way that he knew he could become human.
Yeah, whatever.
Right?
I don't know. That was the weirdest shit I've ever seen that I have no proof of. My dad still thought I was crazy. He was walking around. I was losing my shit.
What did he look like when he run off?
Looked like a normal person running. I have no idea. And he just ran.
He was learning, dude. He was learning.
He just ran into these woods, though. There's nothing that way for miles. I say miles.
You didn't see him walk up on you, right? You didn't.
No, he was like full. It was like full sprint, and like never slowed up.
That boy said,
"Oh, it was so weird." Yeah, can't explain that one. It was weird, dude. And nobody ever fessed up to it. Like, it was nobody that was over at the school saw me mowing grass, anything like it. Never heard anything else about it.
That's pretty funny.
No explanation. It's nuts.
And on that note, that's about all we got for y'all today. You have anything else you'd like to say?
No, I had
any more crazy stories?
No. You got any crazy stories?
Not tonight.
Nah. All right. I don't have anything else crazy that I can think of.
God. That's pretty funny though. Well, thanks again for listening. Actually, let me make sure there's not a new Q&A response before I dip out. I want everybody to feel included.
Just go ahead. If you're still listening, grab a drink and join the conversation.
Yes, sir. No, nothing.
Because I suck.
Yep. Don't forget about those Q&As. They stay indefinitely. And we read them every chance we get.
Yeah.
So you will hear your answer be read, and you will feel included, and you'll feel important. Don't forget it. But thanks again for listening. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next week.